Do you want to know how to make this delicious aubergine pesto? Let's go. First, I'm going to preheat my oven to 200 degrees. Next, I've chopped the top from an aubergine and I've peeled it and I've just cut it into about 1-inch pieces, and I'm just going to pop that into my mixing bowl. And to that, I'm going to add salt. So I'm going to add quite a lot of salt to this, salt and pepper to your taste. But I always find aubergine is much better when it's been salted. And then I'm also going to add some olive oil to that as well. So I'm just going to drizzle over a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to add some dried mixed herbs as well. Any sort of dried mixed herbs will be good. I've just done a teaspoon of those. And I'm going to mix those in until everything is well coated in the salt and the herbs and the oil. I think that's done. The aubergine has been in the oven for a good 25 minutes. And as you can see, it's got a lovely golden brown colour. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to leave it to cool. The aubergine has cooled completely. So now I'm going to make the pesto. And for the pesto, I have basil leaves in here. I also have some spinach leaves, and I also have a small handful of rocket as well. And to that, I'm going to add about 80 grams of pine nuts. And then, of course, I'm going to add some lemon juice. I've also got the zest of the lemon in here as well. So I'm just going to pour that in. And then to that, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. So salt and pepper to your taste. We did already salt the aubergine earlier. So I'm only going to put a pinch of salt in here. And then I'm going to add in, bit by bit, the aubergine as well. I don't know if I can get it all in at once. And of course, I'm going to pour some olive oil over this. Like so. And then all I'm simply going to do, like in the last pesto video that I made, is I'm going to mash all of these ingredients together until they're at a consistency that I like. I'm mashing this. It is at a consistency that I like. The thing I love about adding the aubergine is you don't need to add too much olive oil, because the aubergine, once it's all mashed up in the pesto, acts like the olive oil anyway. So I'm just going to keep mashing this. I'm going to mash in the rest of the aubergine. That's the pesto done, and it smells really good, and I will give it a try, but I just wanted to say that I'm going to be having this with pasta tomorrow, so I've made it in advance. You can make it in advance and store it in the fridge. This will probably keep for about 3 to 5 days in the fridge. But you don't only have to have this with pasta, you can have it with salads, you could have it with pizza, you can spread it on the top of meat or fish.